Hello, and welcome back to Doleboy, Club 4, episode 13. We have played grand total of 3 games between the last 2 episodes, so it's considerably less than last time, which was spanning 3 months. But still, nonetheless, infuriating. I suppose what I should do really is scoop myself down to the corner, do my little spiel, and show you what's happened. So, we have played Manchester City in the first game since, and Frankie de Jong scored a goal because Achelio Lopez decided to take a free kick from the corner flag, basically. And he scored from that, which was the only goal for them, and the only goal of the game. We then followed that up with a 4-1 against Everton, in which Lautaro Martinez got a hat-trick, which I was quite happy about. And then a 3-1 against Burnley, all of which we conceded 1 goal, which is quite annoying. So I want to start cutting them out. But it does set us up now for our game against Leicester, which is what we're going to go into now. And then the follow-up with the first leg against Manchester United. So, we're starting off with... Oh, I was going to put him in, but his legs have fell off or something, I don't know. But he's injured. We're starting off with Fernandez, Dodo, Noel, Lovato and Baldwin in the middle, because Acosta is currently injured as well. We've then got Joe Samar and Charles for our midfielders. Thiago playing in front of them with Saka and Razak on the wings, and then Lautaro coming through the middle. Leicester. 3rd round of the FA Cup, I believe this one is. And then what we've got in the league after the Man U game is Leicester. That one will be off camera, but still. We'll change this now over to the FA Cup and see what the other teams are in the hat and then get angry again. Man U are already 2-0 up because they're playing Forest Green. Of course they are. Of course they are. We're playing Leicester, they're playing Forest Green, and then we're playing each other in about 4 days. Oh, Martinez with the first of the game. Beautiful. Praise him up for that. 15 minutes in, we've got our goal. It's pretty standard, really. Lobbing, beating the goalie to it. Balls in the net. Happy days. Thiago's booked, which isn't ideal. I have been playing the 2 strikers here, so I've been putting Thiago up and just as a deep line forward alongside him. Seems to be working quite well. Thiago, for some reason, doesn't respond well to playing as a cam. I don't know. No one does. Unless you're stupidly good. Just no one's a particularly effective cam on this game, and it's quite annoying. Oh, attacking mid-centre, as they're actually called in this game. What a touch there. Jason Mar brings it down, just goes, thump! Top corner. Happy days. Double happy days now. Look at that. What, put a 3-0 up against Liverpool? Of course they are. No. I was going to give you an update further down, but the list decided to stop updating. Ollie got that one. Well done, lad. Being sarcastic now, and they're going to end up beating me, aren't they? It just is going to happen, isn't it? What happened? So, Joe Samar. Oh, there you go. Back to Charles. Razak. Saka. Oof. Wait there. I've got a player that's cup-tied in this game. And I'm pretty sure the team that I signed him from in Forest. And when I signed him, he shouldn't have played a game in the FA Cup already. He just shouldn't. So I don't know why he's cup-tied. It's quite annoying. It means a man to play Dodo at right back. Ooh, I've got a bit of transfer movement as well. He's actually sat on the bench. Might bring him on. Otherwise, I'll tell him about him after the game. We've sold Kayla Sionchu to Lille, I believe, for about 9.2 million. There it is. That wasn't obvious at all, was it? And we've bought in a little left back by the name of Lehtinen? Lehtinen. Not a clue. Leightonen's probably. Sounds familiar. How frustrating is it to concede a goal on half-time Very. Very is the answer. We will demand some more. We'll try and keep scamming goals out our throw-ins, because apparently that's the only way we can score at the moment. Ruled out. Of course he is. How's Razak offside there? He had no reason to be offside. I'm going to take him off. Who can I bring on? Flores. Possibly. Oh, I know what I can do. It's a bit premature to take him off. We'll give we'll give it to about 55, 60. We'll push Thiago out to the left. Thinking about taking Thiago off, to be fair, because I want him fresh for the Man U game. Might do that instead, actually. Saka puts it inside to Thiago, just lumps it over. Fair enough. I'll leave Razak on, because I'm just not going to play him in the next game. And I'll put Havlik up in Thiago's position. I'll put Thiago out on the left. I don't believe this game will go to extra time. I'm not 100% sure. It may even go to a replay, I'm not sure. Hopefully, it will go to us just winning the game and we don't need to worry about it. But it's not particularly looking that way at the moment, is it? I'm going to berate him. I know we're winning, but I'm not happy with how they're playing. 0 response. It's not what I was looking for, was it? I've got to be honest. Right, wanting to stay on, but his injuries afflicting him. So we'll bring Havlik on. Marcelo Flores can come on for Saka, because he's done absolutely nothing. We'll leave Leighton off. We'll show him you in a bit. We'll leave us up, because we all know what this game's like. We'll end up picking up an injury. Probably 2 now, like happened in a previous one. Ooh, sorry. I forgot to check what his role is out there. Inside forward. Support. That's better. And Havlik as the deep lane play, that's fine. Do you want to swap? Josemar's a bit better than him, but he's also worse in the position that Josemar would have took, so I lose no gains. It's not really worth it. Liverpool are fighting back against Watford. I was going to say we're... Ref, come on. You might as well be at a marketplace because you bought that. You ripper. Go on, Fernandez. We know you can save a penalty. He didn't save that one. That isn't what we were looking for, was it? I'm going to berate him again. Dodo looks like he's about to pass out, which is helpful. As does Lovato. I didn't even catch who gave away that penalty, to be fair. Don't be a replay. It's full time. Ooh! Right. No, it wasn't. Not our day. I'm not happy. Give away a penalty in the 85th, you bunch of clowns. For the Manchester game, we've gone with a little bit of a change. Just expecting to get slapped about, so I'm holding it for as long as I can, really, especially this away leg. But we're starting with Fernandez in goal, Dodo and Saka at fullbacks, Kala and Lovato at centre-back, because we have only one centre-back who is on a booking and unfit. We've then got Steve Noel playing in front of them, Guendouzi and Josemar in the mid. Ooh, let me have a look if I've got a better centre mid. No is the answer. Helpful. Charles and Thiago on the wings, with Lautaro playing as a pressing forward. We've dropped down to cautious. I've put this all on next match only. And yeah, that's about it, really. I think that's all I'm looking at doing. Yeah, it's kind of just sitting back and then hitting them on the break if we can, sort of thing. But we'll see what comes of that. Just let the goalie do what he wants, really. Okay, so we have got a few injuries. A little bit that I need to cover before we start this. If you're enjoying this, give me a like, subscribe, obviously anything in the comments, so your support is very much appreciated. Also, we have the second leg, or the replay against Leicester, which is the other side of our Leicester game, as opposed to this game, which is after our first Leicester game. If we get past Leicester, we'll then be, considering there are 6 League One teams, 2 League Two teams left, we're going to be away at Man U. Of course we are. So It'll probably line in here, so we'll go it's just Man U and Leicester for the first few months of the year by the looks of it. So that's a barrel of laughs. But now I suppose we'll get into this. We'll play Man U for the first time. And I think we're due to play them another 36 at the end of the season. Which isn't ideal, because they're very good. So I'm not particularly looking forward to it. Mokhtar, very good. Pedri, very good. Marigliano, we know is very good. Camavinga, Rainier, Giunta. They've got Haaland on the bench. Just Haaland, just chilling on the bench. Of course he is. How on earth am I supposed to battle that with a 32-year-old? I can't even remember his bloody name. Lautaro Martinez on loan. My only hope is that he's on loan from Man City, so he wants to slap him about a bit. Oh, and I've also got one centre back. I'm not out of choice this time. Everyone's cup tied, apparently. I've got 2 players that are cup tied, even though this cup is like... No, it's an old one, to be fair. I'll stop making about it. Oh, we're positive. Even though quite clearly saw me uncautious. And we're also not playing... What's going on here then? What's this? When... We just ignore everything that changed. Screw it. Bear me a second. Without a substitution, this is what we've managed to get. So we've dropped Havlik back, made him Mezzala, pushed Yosemar over to box to box, and we've dropped Guendouzi as the deep line playmaker in front of the forwards. Short of that, not sure what else we can do. That's really annoyed me, that. I think it's because I left and looked at the the calendar and then went back in. He didn't want to save all those changes, did he? No, sure he didn't. We'll just wipe them all, which is less than helpful. We have had 0 shots on target, which is a good start. Not sure what to do. It's a game of 2 legs. Just try and make sure nothing happens in this leg. And if not, maybe sneak a goal? Probably not, though, because they've scored. Well, that was a waste of my time, wasn't it? Let's go attack him. Right, let's actually now actively do the thing that I wanted to do now, rather than just ignoring it. Oh, yeah, Callow was supposed to go as a ball-playing centre-back as well. Right. You haven't done much suppressing forward, so I'll get you back up as an advanced one, because you've got someone behind you now. Yeah. Well, that was a waste of my time, wasn't it? What on earth has happened with my draws? Like, what is it? First round of the FA Cup, Leicester. Second round of the FA Cup, if I knock Leicester out, Man U. FA Cup. Man U had Forest Green in the last round. First round of the League Cup. It could be anyone in the league system. Tottenham. Goalie went through the post. Goalie just morphed. Through the post. I'm going to throw things at him. Far from pleased. I'm quite salty now, gotta be honest. I'm a bit of a salty boy anyway, but this isn't helping me. I'm going attacking, and I'm going to berate him. Go on, Dodo. Big old lob. Lautaro? No, Giunta's claimed it, because he's competent. Big old launch. Saka's just thumped it forward for little to no accuracy. He's managed to make something out of it, and Thiago's apparently not being fouled there. He also looks like he's about to pass out. Right, come on, claim that. We're gonna... Yes, you are. I didn't mean to press pause then. I'm bracing myself to pause and make a substitution. I'm going to regret not doing that, aren't I? 65. Come on. 5. Okay. Right. Gotta take Thiago off. Looks like he's going to pass out. What can we do? Put Marcelo on for him. He can go on as an inside forward attack. Dodo. Literally no one could come on for you, so I've just got to hope you don't die during the game. I'm not bringing Padilla on. Just not. Saka. You come on for Yosemar, we'll drop Charles back, put you in the middle, and then we'll put Yosemar off for Steve Noel. That's about it. And I've got one sub left to replace him later in the game, Charles. To do so, I don't know how, because I haven't got the players to do so. I might have to shuffle Saka back over to the left, put Flores in the middle. I don't know. I'm dropping down to positive because I'm about to say a 1-0 defeat isn't too bad, but they're also about to score because I opened my mouth. That would have upset me. Right. Launch from the goalie over to Saka, who doesn't even attempt to challenge for it. Just doesn't. Marigliano into Haaland, who's fresh because they don't need to start a player like Haaland, obviously. Charles Callar pumped it forward to no one. Dodo's intercepted it, well done. Lautaro over to Saka. What are you doing here? He's passed the ball, we still got it. Lautaro, back heel, Flores, and he's kicked it wide. That was promising up to the point when we just fell off the cliff. Very stressed. Right, 88th minute. I've got a sub to make, so I'm going to make it. And do you know what's going to happen? They're going to score again. We all know what's going to happen. Saka is having an absolute stinker of a game, and I'm going to reward him by keeping him up. Flores, you can... What can you do? Deep line playmaker and advanced playmaker. No, you'd just be a box to box. You're supposed to be a striker, but box to box, why not? Right, Igor, can you do it? No, I don't want to waste that sub. Marcel Traore, and I think you can be an inside forward also. Yes, on attack. Right, come on, let's go and do something useful. So he's out to Lovato, pumped it out to the right wing. It's obviously been intercepted because we're just thumping it aimlessly. Teles Magno as... Oh, he said the side name. I honestly don't know where the left back went. He picked up the ball and my left back appeared to just run away. Right, Dodo, launch. No, didn't even beat the first man. Back to Havlik. Noel has pumped it forward. Traore, oh, what a save. This goalkeeper's a myth. Right, Charles is going to slam that in. Adarabio's the easiest claim of the header ever. And Marigliano's got two people to beat. Oh, Steve's there. He's not messing about. My chair's making all sorts of noises there. How has he managed to... He was stood here. The player was there. He's kicked it out for a throw-in. Just kick it at him. They can score off this throw or not. They just are. There's 10 seconds of the game left. Pedri, Camavinga, Mokhtar on the edge of the area. Oh, Charles is into... Oh no, ref's blew. Just blew the ribbon. It just has. Right. 1-0 away from home. It's not the worst of results, but could have been better. We'll have a little glance at the table. So I'm not sure whether I actually showed you that. And I'll show you those new signings. New signing. Here is our new signing. Johan Leitonen. Tried to say this earlier. Still not sure. He's a massive 5'5", which is less than ideal. But he's playing on the wing, so it's less of an issue. Pretty handy stats already. He's worth 38.5 million. Have a guess how much you paid for him? 16.25. I mean, Derby are still quits in, don't get me wrong. But they've got to be pretty livid about that. It was a minimum fee release clause. Popped up in the inbox and I was just like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. And yeah, we've sold Barbini for 2 million and then Suyunchu's gone out for 9.5. So we picked him up in the summer on a free and we sold him in January for 9.5 million after playing 3 games. We will return still for the Man U and Villa game. And I'm just going to tell you what happens in that FA Cup game against Leicester. Because I'm thinking even if we get through it, we're just going to get slapped by Man U in the following round. So, we're pinning our hopes and dreams on the Carabao Cup. Because I haven't shown you the other 2 teams are. You ready? Wolves and Reading. We got Man U. If you've enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell. And thank you for your time.